power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. For just a second, let's take a big-picture view of SMU. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, wide open spaces. Oh, he's getting ahead, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, SMU! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Off play action on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. The short hands, it's Beal. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run with...
It's a seam wide open! And the Rebels will move the sticks.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. Really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll go to the air. Swings it out to the flat. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
You SMU coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Pucks it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw it. Got his man on the outside. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Buys a little time with his feet. Rolling right and going deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air. Wants to bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And now this offense will take the field again. The give out of the gun. Shakes off the defender. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll try the counter. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. He's got 43 yards on the ground in the first. What a tremendous start to this season. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels in the hurry up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On 3rd down, going up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. A low line drive and short kick. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to Johnson. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Quarterback extends the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quarterback now breaking the field. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Jennings. The sure hands, it's Brinson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Knight.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Fires it incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field.
And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Firing toward the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Looking for the end zone. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kemp. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Rebels decide to punt it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quick completion on the out. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a huge play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Mustangs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Handoff from the gun. Got room to work. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. Smashes through the tackle. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Splits the uprights, it's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Rebels will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Jennings. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Quarterback keeps it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Going up top. He's got it on the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese.
Going for it all. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Hauled down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Give to the running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's got an open man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Kemp. And they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Now on the return.
Returner is tackled at the 44, and your SMU Mustangs will take over.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Gonna let it fly. He caught it. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Going right to work up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Jennings. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! And the punishment has been extended.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
SMU 33, Coyotes 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up a lot of space. They finally wrestle down this, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Rebels are flying down the field. The give from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll run play action. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Rebels!
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown Mustangs! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Under fire. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack.
SMU 39,
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. And you know this coaching staff was hoping for more from their senior quarterback. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they shoot. The ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Bringing the heat, avoids pressure. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs.
Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The inside handoff. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll run for it on third and short. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse.